either. And I don't know where my Holy Bible's at now either.
Boy, oh boy.
And I don't know where my marriage license is at now either.
How was it being married? How long were you married?
And I don't know where my high school graduation class ring is at now either. And I don't know where my wedding ring is at now either.
Well, you said you were married. How long were you married?
The longest period of time my wife and me separated from each other. The longest period of time that my wife and me, I meant to say live with each other. My wife and me separated from each other a number of times after we got married to each other. And we were able to live with each other for a little while, but it wasn't long.
So it was a stormy relationship.
The longest period of time that we lived with each other before separated from each other again, and never living with each other again since, was 1 year and 6 months and 1 week and 5 days, which is 18 months and 5 days, which is 1 year and a half and 1 week and 5 days, which is 12 days.
Well, you had a stormy relationship then, huh? But you still like women, yeah?
That was during the years of 1959 and 1960 and 1961 and 1962 and 1963 and 1964.
Wow. So when did Bob come along? When was your brother's, was it your brother or your sister's boy?
That wasn't until April of 1990.
Wow.
When I flew from Metropolitan Airport at Detroit, Michigan to the Ryan Airport at Hemet, California.
What California?
On the morning of Thursday morning, April 12th, 1990.
Wow. Well, that's great. That's good. It's good you remember all those things at your age. That's pretty good. I hope I remember everything at your age like you remember. But you still got a lot of kicking left to do. You might marry again. Maybe you get back with your wife again, huh? Or is she gone now?
I doubt
it. Yeah, but you still like girls, right?
Yeah, I still like girls.
All right. So just because you had a stormy relationship with one doesn't mean you can't begin again some other time. Maybe there's some gals out here watching this internet that are interested in jumping your bones, buddy.
And I don't know where I don't know where my identification cards are at either.
Well, they're going to need that.
And I don't know where papers that as ones about automobile insurance I had on the cars I drove. I don't, which automobile insurance. I don't know where those papers are at either.
Can I ask you one more question, Ben? What was your favorite car that you ever drove? What was the car you loved the most that you drove? Because you're a Michigan man, you know all about automobiles. What was your favorite car? Thinking back on it, all the cars you owned, what was the one you loved the best?
I don't know. I had a blue 1952 Ford, and I had a brand new red Edsel automobile.
You bought an Edsel?
Brand new red Edsel automobile in the year 1959.
That's when they came out.
And that's what it was, a 1959 Edsel automobile. And in 1959.
He took the man.
Well, you know what they said about the Edsel? It looked like a Ford Galaxy pushing a toilet seat. Remember that round thing in the front? Looked kind of like a toilet seat. Everybody said that. But that was an interesting car. They all said it was a flop, but right now that's worth a lot of money, those cars. Those cars are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Did you know that? Because there weren't that many of them made, and people wanted to get back in there and own them now. So, but you like that 52 Ford, that blue one?
Yeah, that blue 1952 Ford.
Was it a shift? Was it a shift on the column, or what was it? Do you remember? Did it have a floor shift or a side?
Don't remember now.
But you enjoyed driving around with that.
Yeah.
I bet the girls loved you in that, huh?
And I had a car. Then I had another car, but I'm not even remember whether it was a Ford or Chevrolet. It was the color black. And I drove it a number of times. That was the color of the body of the car, the color black. And I drove it a number of times. It was a used car. The color of the body was the color black. I drove a number of times. It ran good.
Well, that's good. I remember a couple of cars that I used to like. I had a 56 Ford convertible that I really liked a lot. That was my first car that I bought on my own. And I drove a 59 Chevy convertible. I'm a ragtop man. Did you like convertibles?
Yeah, I like convertibles.
Did you ever own a convertible?
No.
Yeah, it was always because you lived in Michigan. You couldn't. Convertibles didn't go there very good because it wasn't nice all year round, huh? Got kind of nasty in the winter. You had to have a good heater.
Ben, where was the farm at?
First farmhouse, first farm. You mean my father, mother, and brothers and sisters?
Yeah, where Bob used to go and stay.
Farmhouse and farm located about 4.5 miles from the town of Manchester, Michigan, and 9 miles from the town of Clinton, Michigan, and 14 miles from the town which later became a city known as Tecumseh, Michigan.
Well, you got that down. You're like a map. He remembers all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
And about
it's still standing too.
And about 60 miles from the city of Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, we know about that.
Miles.
Everybody knows about Detroit.
It was a nice farmhouse.
Well, you're an interesting fella. Thanks for talking with us and sharing with us. We hope to see you again soon.
How many more days?